In this session, we'll discuss regarding the clinical importance of Asava. So 10 Asava and Aristas, 10 Asava Arista I will share my clinical experience regarding the 10 Asava Arista. So which I do day to day I will use in the clinical practice. So even though I'm not so much expert in the clinical one, still more experience has to come in the clinical aspects. But regarding the 10 Asava Arista, which I day to day I use this, so we'll share the knowledge. So first one is the Chandanasava. First one is the Chandanasava. So it is explained in the Baishaja Ratnavali, Shukra Mehadikara. Shukra Mehadikara chapter, it is explained in Baishaja Ratnavali. So, but even though it is explained in the Shukra Mehadikara, its clinical importance is in the Pittaja Roga. So mainly in the Pittaja Roga, it is the clinical importance is there in the Chandanasava. So Chandana, so it is a Shita Virya Dravya. That's what it is mainly indicated in the Pittaja Roga. So ingredients of the Chandana is Chandanasava are Chandana, Musta, Kambhari, Neelamutpala, Priyangu, Padmaka, Lodhra, Manjishta, Raktachandana, Patha, Kiratatikta, Negroda, Pippali, Shati, Parpata, Madhuka, Rasna, Patola, Kanchanara, and Amratvak, Mocharasa. Mojarasa are the ingredients. So all these ingredients are the Pittahara ingredients and they possess the Shita Virya property. So for this ingredient combination only we can use this Chandanasava in the Pittaja Roga. So I uses the Chandanasava in skin disorder. If burning sensation is more in the skin disorder, then I recommend the Chandanasava for them. So daily 1 to 2 spoon, that is 5 to 10 ml of Chandanasava, or again 10 ml of water we have to add and dilute the Chandanasava and drink. So I recommend almost all the Asava in diluted form only to patient, because so Asava aristas, if it's in concentrated form, some patients will complain of the gastritis or gastric irritation after consuming the every Asava arista. That may be because of the method of preparation they uses. So they add the urea and they add the yeast and all, and sometimes they add the kshara also to get the taste and all. So it is an industrial technique. So to overcome that, I uses all the Asava arista in very diluted form. So it reduces the gastric irritation, and after food only I'll advise, because before food causes the gastric irritation also. So after food I'll advise that. So in indications of the Chandanasava are in classically it is indicated in the Shukra Mehadikara, and it is Bala Pushti, Balya, Bala Vruddhikara, and Bala Vardhana of the Shukra Dhatu only, Bala Vardhana of Shukra Dhatu, and Radhya and Agnidipana. Radhya and Agnidipana are the classical indication. Along with that, in clinical practice, so Chandanasava indicated in skin disorder with the burning sensation, and more burning sensation is there in the skin disorder, I recommend the Chandanasava. And some person will complain of the excessive heat in the body and excessive sweating over the body. In that condition also Chandanasava I recommend. So in Chandanasava I recommend in the excessive heat over the body and excessive sweating over the body also. While preparing the Chandanasava, you can prepare with the Rakta Chandana itself, because Shweta Chandana, if it is available, which is well and good, it is best for the internal use. So Sharangadhara clearly says Shweta Chandana for the internal use, Rakta Chandana for the external use. Shweta Chandana, it is very difficult to get also. Shweta Chandana, it is very difficult to get. If at all it comes, so whatever the wood carving pieces means the left out pieces of wood carving. So Chandana wood, so many structures or articles will prepare from Chandana wood. So whatever the left out pieces that will come, so that is it doesn't contains the smell. Sometimes it doesn't contains any other odor of the Chandana at all. So purely Chandana, it is very difficult to get in even in the industry purpose, and so it is an endangered drug. So and it is a even smuggled drug also. So to have a pure Chandana, so we need a permission letter from the forest department. So company will not take, so most of the company will not take such risk. So whatever the wood carving carved pieces will come, so they will use that. So, sometimes the result may not be proper. So if you want to prepare Chandanasava in your clinic itself, better you can use the Rakta Chandana. Rakta Chandana, we can use the Pterocarpus santalum, we can use the Rakta Chandana, and result is almost the similar one. Even Rakta Chandana is Shita Virya, having the Shita Virya property. So next is the Takrarishta. Next is the Takrarishta. So we have two references regarding the Takrarishta. One is at the Charaka Samhita reference. So there Takrarishta is told in the Grahani Adhikara. Second one is the Ashtanga Hridaya reference. There Hapushadi Takrarishta is told. So one is at Charaka Samhita. It is a regular Takrarishta. Here I given the Charaka Samhita reference only, it is very easy to prepare. And in Hapushadi Takrarishta, ingredients are more and there is no lavana in that. So here in the all the lavana, pancha lavanas are in the Charaka Samhita reference. So it is Ajwain, Amalaki, Haritaki, Maricha, Saindava lavana, Samudra lavana, Savarchala lavana, Bida lavana, Outbida lavana, and Takra are there. Takra are there in the ingredients. So ajwain, it is 3 pala is the quantity. Amalaki 3 pala, Haritaki 3 pala, Maricha 3 pala, and all the panchalavanas are in 1 pala, or 1 pala is the panchalavana. Quantity is the that is each 10 gram I have taken. If even though it is 48, so for easy preparation, each 10 gram, so it comes about 50 gram. And Takra is the 30 liter. So this column quantity is for the 30 liter, which is the classical quantity mentioned for the Takrarishta. So when you want to prepare for 1 liter, or it is better to prepare for 1 liter, that you can increase the 5 liter and all, multiply with the 5, you can increase that. So for 1 liter, Ajwain is 4.7 gram, Amalaki 4.7 gram, Haritaki 4.7 gram, Maricha 4.7 gram, Saindava Lavana 0.300 mg, Samudra Lavana 300 mg, Savarchala Lavana 300 mg, and Vida Lavana 300 mg, Audbida Lavana 300 mg. So if all the 5 lavanas are not available, then Saindava Lavana, common table salt, and Kala Namak and Vida Lavana if it is there. So we can prepare the Takrarishta. You can prepare the Takrarishta, and Takra that is 1000 gram or 1 liter we can take for the Takrarishta. So there is no Dhataki Pushpa is not mentioned in the Takrarishta, because Takra itself contains the lactobacilli. Takra itself contains the lactobacilli, that is a body assimilar bacteria. So every day we'll consume the Takra curd and all. It contains lactobacillus. So it contains the bacteria which can ferment the lactose sugar. So which can ferment the lactose sugar. So whatever the milk contains the lactose sugar, so the milk sugar converted into lactose or lactic acid form, that itself is called as the takra, or curd and takra we call it as takra. So there we it is an instead of the alcohol preparation, so it forms the acetic acid preparation in that, or lactic acid preparation in that. So that's what it is. Takrarishta doesn't require the Dhataki Pushpa to form and all. And it is very quick preparation. So in summer season, up to 3 and 4 days, final product will get it. So and in winter season, we can so up to 1 week it will be product will get it, final product. But in summer days, up to 3-4 days, or maximum in 5 days, we will get the final Takrarishta itself. So for all the drugs are taken, so it is made it into powder form, and it is dissolved in takra, and it is kept in a mud pot or even in the China clay pot, and we can sandhi bandhana is done and kept it in a one medium temperature place, or it is a 25 to 30 degrees within the room temperature, 25 degrees Celsius place. We need to keep this. So after 3-4 days, so final product will get it, because the amount of sugar is there in the takra is very less. Amount of sugar is very less, so there is a very quick fermentation will occur in the takrarishta. So it is indicated in the Grahani Roga and Agni Deepanartha. Agni Deepanartha, we can indicate, we can give the Takrarishta, and in mainly in the Grahani Roga, it is the best preparation for the Takrarishta. Along with that, if Sneha Jirna is there, Sneha Vyapat is there. So during the Sneha Pana, so after consuming the Grita or Taila, if person complains of fullness of abdomen, and he complains of the some of nauseation, vomiting sensation, and he complains of the indigestion, so then better to advise the Takrarishta, because in Charaka Samhita for Sneha Vyapat Takra Siddha Yavagu is told. So if Takra Siddha Yavagu, it is very difficult or it is very tedious procedure to prepare in the every day-to-day life Takra Siddha Yavagu. So better to advise the Takrarishta for them. So 10 to 15 ml with a diluted quantity we need to give for the patients. So even Hapushadya Takrarishta is also is there, but their ingredients are Hapusha and Ajwa, that is Ajamoda, then Kala Jira, that is Jiraka, Krishna Jiraka, and Maricha, Chitraka, and Pippalia are the ingredients. But it is slight changes is there in the Charaka Takrarishta and Hapushadi Takrarishta. So both are indicated in the Grahani only. But Charaka Takrarishta is easy to prepare. Dashamularishta, it is the reference is from the Sharangadhara Samhita. So number of ingredients in Dashamularishta is 54, total 54 ingredients are in the Dashamularishta. But Gunakarma of Dashamula are Kasa and Shwasa and Shotahara. All the Dashamula Gunakarma are Kasa, Shwasa and Shotahara and Jwarahara. So Dashamularishta is indicated in the Grahani, Shula, Shwasa, Kasa, Shotha, and even in the Jwara also it is indicated. But it is very difficult to believe the proper Dashamularishta itself, because Dashamula itself will not able to get properly. Dashamula itself will not able to get the properly. So out of Dashamula, Lagu Panchamula is somewhat will get it, but whatever the Brahat Panchamula is there, so sometimes will not get the Mula Twak for the Brahat Panchamula. So directly Twak, that is Kanda Twak of Bharat Panchamula will get it. So it is also studies are occurred in the Kanda Twak also. So instead of getting the Mula Twak for Brahat Panchamula, Kanda Twak can be used for that. So but Dashamula Arishta is a very clinically practiced drug, well-known drug for the almost all the clinical practice. So it is given for the even in that is after postnatal care after the pregnancy, after the delivery, postnatal care. So the Shamularista is the common prescription. So every almost it is they will not go for doctor itself, directly they will take the Shamularista. It is for the Shulahara. So it is Shulahara means it is the Udara Shulahara, that to mean in the muscle pain, Dashamula will work, not in the any intestinal pain and all. So better it is the muscle pain, Dashamula will work. That's what it is indicated in the Gulma also, Dashamula is indicated. So Gulma, it is a Shula Pradhana Vyadi. There the muscle pain will be there in the Udara part. So there the Dashamula will works out. So after the delivery, so uterus will has to contract, and even the rectus abdominis muscle, and after all the muscles surrounding the abdominal region, and even the thigh muscles also, it because of the post effect of the delivery, so that is so weakened. So to get rid of the all the muscle pain, Dashamula Rishta will work. So along with that, if body pain also is there, body muscular pain also is there, then Dashamola Arishta is a drug of choice. So if a person goes for any vyayama, so after so many days with any without work, suddenly he goes for the gym or vyayama and all. So person will get the because of extra strain in the muscle. So next day morning, so all the muscle body pain will be there. So in that condition, Dashamola Arishta is works very well. Shamolarista works very well. So and along with that, Kasa Shwasa also it works. But I recommend the no, plain Dashamolarista is not for the Kasa Shwasa. So combination of Dashamolarista is for the Kasa Shwasa. So I recommend the 3 drug for the Kasa Shwasa, that is Dashamolarista, Pushkaramrita or Pushkasava, and Vasakasava for the Kasa Shwasa. So all the 3 drug in 33% form, that is 33% Dashmolarista, 33% Pushkara Mula Sava, 33% Vasakasava for the Kasa Shwasa. All the drugs we have to mix it in 33% range. So it comes around 99% or 100%. Then we can administer for the Kasa Shwasa. So together Vasa Kasava is best expectorant, and Pushkara Moolasava is again Kasa Shwasa and Parshva Shulahara, and even better for the Kasa and Shwasa, and even in bronchitis and even in the asthmatic condition also Pushkara Moolasava is best. And Dashamularista is the Shulahara and Shotahara, and Shulahara and Shotahara. So that's all the together combination causes the best for the Kasa Shwasa. So even my day-to-day clinical practice for old age persons, so they have repeated cough will be there. Repeated cough, not allergic one. So big cough due to the asthmatic, bronchial asthma and all. In that condition, this combination will works well. So along with that, for muscular pain, Dashamularista is well and good. So next is the Vasakasava. Vasakasava. So it is indicated in the Asavadikara for Gada Nigraha Pratama Kanda, that is indicated Gada Nigraha reference for the Vasakasava. So it is also called as Vasakarista or Vasarista. Vasakarista or Vasarista. So ingredients of the Vasakasava are, that is Vasakasya two tula is the Vasaka Vasa Swarasa can be used. Single Vasa can be used for the evaporation. Single Vasa can be used. Along with that, ingredients are Prakshepaka Dravyas are Tvak Patra, Ela, Kesara, Kankola, and Trikatu are there. Tvak Patra, Ela, Kankola, Trikatu are the other Prakshepaka Dravya. So here Vasakarista also can be used, or Vasa Swaras used for the preparation. If dry Vasa is there, then better to prepare the Vasarista or Vasakarista. If fresh Vasa is there, then um, take the fresh leaves of the Vasa, then boil it in a cooker once. Boil it in a cooker once. So by that, so outer coat of the leaves of Vasa, that is Adatoda Vasaka, will be removed off, and we can extract the juice easily. Otherwise, it is very difficult to extract the Vasa juice. Then along with the Kalka, and along with the Swarasa, take it for the preparation, because it is very Vasa Swarasa is very difficult to extract. So even how much if I extract, amount of the juice will comes out is very less. So along with the Kalka, it is to be taken for the preparation. And Dhataki Pushpa, Dravyas, it is Tvak Ela Patra, Kankola and Trikatu should be added and kept for the fermentation. So Vasakasava contains the bromaxine is a chemical content present in the Vasa, bromaxine, and so it is a best expectorant. So in classic also Vasa is indicated as Kasa, Shwasa and Rakta Pitta Hara. Kasa, Shwasa and Rakta Pitta Hara. So here in the Kasa Shwasa, Vasakasava is best. So in lower respiratory tract infection, so I recommend the Kasa Shwasa, not in the upper. I recommend the Vasa Kasava, that is not in the upper respiratory infection. So because in upper respiratory infection, Pushkara Moolasava works well. Pushkara Moolasava along with the some Rasaushadis. So I will tell about the Rasaushadi which is used along with the Pushkara Moolasava. But here for lower respiratory infection, so there because of the expectorant content present in the Vasa, Vasakasava is the best one. So along with the Sitopaladi or Talisadi Churna can be added directly into the Vasakasava and shake it well and administered. So it is the best act as a both Anupana also, and it is easy for administration. So for Vasakasava, add the Talisadi Churna, so with the prescribed quantity, with the prescribed quantity, add the Talisadi Churna, shake it well, and every time we have to take, after shaking the whole ingredient, whole bottle, we have to shake it, and it is best for the Kasa Shwasa. And one more Vasakasava is Anupana for the Shwasakasa Chintamani Rasa, for the difficult stage in Kasa Shwasa. In earlier stage, so I will go for the Naradiya Lakshmi Vilas Rasa, and along with the some Kasa Shwasahara Dravya, Divati, or even in the some patent medicines, that is some patent medicines also is there, that is cough syrups and all. It is for initial Kasa Shwasa, it is bronchitis or initial Kasashwasa. Kasashwasa is not subsided. So then the next prescription is the Shwasa Kasa Chintamani Rasa. So along with the Shwasa Kasa Chintamani Rasa, so Vasa Kasava I recommend Anumana. So it works best for the Shwasa Kasa Chintamani Rasa. And along with that Vasakasava, Salisadi Churna can be added directly into the Vasakasava and administered. So next drug is the Saraswatarishta. Next drug is the Saraswatarishta. So it can explained in the Baishaja Ratnavali Rasayan Adhikara. So Saraswatarishta is explained in the Baishaja Ratnavali Rasayan Adhikara. It contains 24 ingredients. So important ingredient in Saraswatarishta is gold leaf. Varka. Swarna Varka is there in the Saraswatarishta. Saraswatarishta plain doesn't contain the Swarna, and it is only just a preparation of the herbal ingredient. Saraswatarishta gold contains the Swarna Varka. So it is best Rasayana Adhikara. Rasayana, it is the best one. So Saraswatarishta is indicated in the Anidra and even for Medha, that is Smriti, Buddhi Vardhaka, and even for the hypertension, some indicates the Saraswatarishta. So in hypertension, Saraswatarishta one of the prescription. Along with that, in Vata Vyadhi, Saraswatarishta is indicated because it is Medha Vardhaka and it is the Rasayana for the brain. It is Rasayana for the brain, even in whole body also is there, but typically it acts on the brain part. It will typically acts on the brain part. That's indicated in the Pakshagata and even in the any Ekanga Vata or any Vata Vyadhi. Mainly in Vata Vyadhi, one of the drug of choice is the Saraswatarishta. So it is the best nerve stimulant also. So main ingredient of Saraswatarishta is the Brahmi. So we have to collect as per the shloka. It should be collected in the Brahmi Muhurta itself. So Samula shloka says, so Samula Patra Shakaya Brahmya Brahma Muhurtake. So along with this Panchanga of the Brahmi should be taken for the preparation, and Shatavari is another ingredient, Vidari Kanda is another ingredient, and Abhaya is another ingredient, Mishi is another ingredient. Ingredients are the Deva Pushpa, that is Tulasi is one of the ingredient, Vacha, Kushta, Ashwagandha, Vibhitaki, that is Amrita, Ela, Vidanga, Twak are the other ingredients. So all these ingredients are having the Rasayana Adhikara, Rasayana properties, but Ashwagandha and Shatavari, a combination are there for the, even it acts as a Rasayana for the, even for the nerves also, nerve disorder also.